So you're wondering probably why I have a cat. Well, it's because I'm. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh
Video ever.
Ow! Oh my god!
Oh my god, we have to watch it.
Sorry about that. My cat is evil, if you can't tell, which is actually like really good for this video. But can we just? Oh shoot, you can't even see it. Oh no. But literally, I have that's a good one. I have a few gashes in my arm from my satanic cat. So, I read the book Pet Sematary by Stephen King, and I had a cat because the family in the book has a cat, and the cat is pretty relevant in the book, I'd say. Get out. Get out. Okay, sorry. It's about this man and his family. This man named, Louis Creed, and then his wife, and then his daughter, and then his son, and his daughter's 5, and his son is 2, and they move to Ludwig, Maine, for his job, and he's like working at a university as their like doctor, I guess, or not straight up doctor. And so they moved to like this old like house on like this big like land, and they meet their across the street neighbor, which is like this cute little old man and his wife. His name's Judd, and he's got like an accent. And he's like, yo, like, I'm gonna take you to this pet cemetery that's on your land in the middle of the woods. Sounds fun. So they go there, and of course, the wife has issues with it, and she's like, I don't want my children seeing this because my sister died when I was 8. Like, death is scary. And so, like, then the daughter is freaking out because the mom is freaking out, then the baby is freaking out. Ugh. So, yeah. And then, so, I mean, it was a pretty good book, not gonna lie. It was actually a really good book, not gonna lie. Until the last 40 pages, it just, like, crashed. And he could have ended the book so well, but he didn't. It was so weird, and it just didn't make sense. And I'm not gonna say what happens, because, like, I don't want to ruin it if any of y'all want to read it, but, like, up until that point, it was really good. So the last 40 pages just kind of made me upset. And so what the Pet Sematary is it's like just literally what it sounds like. Like kids, when their like dog or cat got like hit by a car or just died of natural causes, they'd go and bury it there, and then they put like a little like plaque saying like what it was. Like one of them was like, Smucky the cat, he was obedient. That's literally what it said. And like, yeah, that's what it was. The dad, his first day on the job at the university, it's like not even the first day of school. It's a week until the first day of school. So he was like, oh, it's gonna be easy, like not really expecting anything. And then these kids or like these teens come in. These college kids come in, and they're like holding this kid in a sheet, and they're like freaking out. They're like, oh my god. And like the dad, Louis, looks at the body, and it's like this kid, and he's like, got his head completely like bashed in. Like he says that you can like see his brain and stuff. So Lewis is like, this guy's a goner, but call the ambulance. Call the ambulance. I'm sorry. And so yeah, basically yeah. And then as the dude is dying, he's like looks at Lewis and is like don't go past the pet cemetery. Like don't like there's this big hedge right past the pet cemetery, like with dead trees and stuff, like you can't go past it. And he's like, whatever you do, no matter the circumstance, don't go past the pet cemetery. So Lewis is like, I must have been hallucinating or dreaming, because this kid, like, he even like ended up looking up like where this kid was from, and he lived like in New Jersey or something like that. Like not even, like not Maine, not where the pet cemetery is, so he wouldn't know about it. Yeah. And so then one day their cat Church got hit by a truck, because they kind of live on like a highway, but it's more like one of those 2-lane roads that people still just like drive really fast by, and like all those like big trucks go by, but it wasn't a highway, but they call it a highway. And so one day the cat got hit by a truck and it died, and it was Thanksgiving, so Lewis was at the house alone, and then his family was in Chicago visiting Rachel, the wife's parents, and Lewis didn't go because him and her parents have like major beef that I'm not gonna get into. And then so the cat died, and so Judd, the old man across the street, was like, yo, follow me, we're gonna take him to this place, just follow me. So they go like the pet cemetery path, and they go over the dead trees and stuff, and they like keep walking for 3 miles, and Lewis is like, Judd, like, where are we going? And Lewis still went, even though the dead kid told him not to go. And so then they bury him on top of like this ancient Indian burial ground that the Indians left because it got like ruined, and like it wasn't like, it was impure. And so like they buried him there, and then Judd was like, just call me in the morning, like you'll know what is happening in the morning. And so Lewis was like, what? And so then the next day in the morning, Church, the dead cat, was alive. Whoa. And so then yeah. And so like that comes into play a lot in like the next things that happen in the book, but I'm not gonna go into that because that would just completely ruin the book if you wanted to read it, which I recommend, except maybe just not the last 40 pages. It just made me so mad. I'm sorry, it just, yeah. But I'd give it like, I would say like 4.5 to 5 stars, but now I'm kind of leaning to like 3.5 because he can't leave you with something so stupid at the end. But I'd say all in all it was like a good book. Like literally it's 373 pages and only the last 40 were bad. So it's like, I'll give it a 4. Yeah. Well, thanks for watching. Bye. Oh my god. Okay, bye.